Oh wow, I really do look like a mom right now. Like this is giving. I dropped off my kids at school. It's winter and I'm a mom, you know, like it's giving. But anyways, good morning. These little like blockings are so fun and so good. You guys, my work schedule is changing right now. So we're gonna start doing insurance in Texas. And I live in Florida. Texas is an hour earlier than Florida. They push our hours back. Instead of being 9 to 6, now for at least a period of time is gonna be 10 to 7. I'm gonna test it out and see how I feel. I kind of like getting off of work early. That way I have some afternoon to go, you know, like with sun. Now that the daylight savings are coming, I usually like having a little, you know, afternoon vibe to do some stuff. In reality, I don't know how much stuff I get done if I have that time in the afternoon, but I don't know, it just feels like all my friends, my two friends, get off work at like 5 p.m, 5:30. So even sometimes working till 6 feels like I'm the only person working on earth. So I feel like 7 could be late, but I'm really enjoying this little like morning additional time. There was a period of time, I would say, I never understood people who couldn't wake up earlier to do like a walk, a workout, or just to be up, you know, because I was such a morning person, like 5:30, 6 a.m. To me, waking up at 7 was like sleeping in. Lately, I've been waking up at like 7:30, 8. So that gives me very little time to do a workout before going into work. If I'm starting at 9, right? Because 8, pretty much 9, like that's it, you know. With the schedule being at 10, I have like an hour to walk additional to that. I don't know, but then you start waking up later if you work later. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. My boss was saying he was gonna change things up, like maybe in the future. That way the office hours there were 8 to 5, but to us 9 to 6, I feel like 9 to 6 is decent, especially because I feel like 9 is not even that late. Like I should be able to train myself to wake up at like 7 at least, so I can get my hour walk and then go into work. Why am I telling you all this? I have no idea. I guess that's the only update I have. I mean, it's not the only update, it's a big update I have today, like life-wise. Changing schedule, I don't know if it happens to you, but an hour difference makes a difference for me, like a big difference, especially now that daylight savings is coming. I don't know exactly when it's coming, but I know that it's coming very, very soon. Sometimes around here, I'm like, any animals, any people? What if something comes and bites me? Because it's literally like all woods. An hour is like a lot, so if I'm pushing back an hour work, then when the daylight savings come, it doesn't feel that heavy that I get like an hour less of sleep, because technically I could sleep another hour. I don't know. If I try to tell myself that I'm gonna walk after work, like I'll do it, but I feel like it's not the schedule that works the best for me, because I like being off after work, like maybe some like errands or like stuff around the house where I don't have to, like, it doesn't require any effort. Getting into a whole hour walk after work, maybe like during the summer, right, when daylight saving is not that heavy, yeah, when the sun sets at like 8 p.m, then maybe it'll be easier. I don't know. Hold on. Neighbor. Yeah, other than that, it just feels rough to walk after work, especially now. Like right now, daylight saving isn't in yet. Yeah, even though I'm like, you have to do it, but you have to find the time in the day to do it. I feel like lately I've been walking in the middle of work. Like whenever I know that work is not that busy, I'll like pull out the walking pad and walk, and then some random days out. But now I think work is going to be a little bit busier for a little season, so I'm gonna have to do it either before or after until everything gets adjusted. But yeah, today feels very Monday feels. So I feel like whenever these Mondays are like coming along, just going on a walk before work is good, because you get to like have a positive like period before going into work, you know, like you're already setting your mind to like get started in a positive note. I talk to you guys, but you can also call a friend. I a lot of times will send voice notes to my friends, and we like send voice notes back to each other, so that's like kind of talking, even though it's not like it is. Starting the morning like that before going into work, it's just like, this is not my morning routine. I wake up and I yawn. No, like I literally open my eyes, I stay there for like 30 minutes just like thinking about life. And then I was like, okay, you need to get up. I took a shower, because I'm big on showering in the morning. And then I did my skincare and I walked the dogs, and I was just like out the door. If you don't get yourself out the door, never gonna do it, you know. But I also understand that when you have more time in the morning, it's easier to do these things than when you have to like be earlier somewhere else. It's just like harder, but you can still get it done. It's all about getting used to a routine. It's all about getting adjusted. Like, I've had periods in my life that I was waking up at 5:30, going to spin class. I had to be at work in the office at 8 a.m. and like leaving at like 5:30. So it really all depends on, like, first, whether you actually want it or not, and then second, on like getting adjusted to something that works. There's people that are like my sister. She's like, I cannot wake up earlier to do anything, you know, so she gets it done in the afternoon, and then she'll like schedule classes later in the afternoon, where the ones that like they'll charge you a fee they'll charge you a fee if you don't go. So she's like, this or the fee, so she ends up going, you know. I feel like so far we can name this video how to start a Monday, how to get into a routine on a Monday. Now, you guys, but seriously, it's all about whether you want it or not. Like, if you don't want it, don't even waste your time trying, because if you're just gonna keep failing yourself, like, might as well not even try and disappoint yourself, you know. Like, these things are like, you have to commit to something. If it's not working out, then you can switch it around. It's like, okay, this is really not working out. Like, for example, waking up really, really early, to me sometimes, especially when I have days that I have to work until 7, that feels like the day is so long. So by 4 p.m. I'm like checked out. But like, you are supposed to kind of feel tired every day. If you're not feeling tired when you go to bed and you're needing to take like melatonin and this stuff to fall asleep, in my opinion, you're doing something wrong, unless you have like a condition or something, right? Because I'm not a professional, so definitely, you know, I'm talking about the regular person that doesn't have any issues, any like nothing. They're just like, for some reason, taking melatonin like most nights just because they think they need it. I'm like, if you were to work all day, if you don't work, then do stuff. I don't know, errands, clean your house. If you have kids, take care of your kids, whatever it is for you. But let's just call it like getting busy, whether it's work or whatever. If you get busy during the day, if you work out an hour, not like 20 minutes, an hour workout. If you get off your phone, my lips are dry. If you get off your phone, you just maybe read. I know that reading isn't for everyone, but I can't think of anything right now that you would do instead of being on your phone, but maybe you can get into reading. Don't try to read off a phone or off of an iPad. Like, either buy yourself a Kindle or just buy the book. But for the longest time, I was like, I don't like reading. And it's because I was downloading the Kindle app on my iPad, and it was burning my eyes. So I would just fall asleep because my eyes were in pain. And I was like, yeah, reading is not for me, because every time I read something, I fall asleep. So also, you could be reading something boring. Like, I feel like a lot of people get into reading by reading self-help books, but self-help books are not like fun books, you know, they're like self-help. So try to read something fun. Like, if you like rom-coms, try to read about romance, or if you like thrillers, try to read about thriller, you know. So do all those things, leave your phone at like 8-9 p.m. and start reading. Let me know if that helps with sleeping. You know, like, you are supposed to feel a little bit tired at night. If not, I feel like you're not doing enough, you know. That's what I think. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think that will be it for this video. Let me know if you like these. Hello. Thank you. Nothing like running into a neighbor when you're doing your morning walks. I love when you're on a walk. I'm inside my neighborhood, okay? I don't even leave my neighborhood, but I like when you're like walking down a little path, and if it's a man coming, they just like step to the side and let you walk. I love when men do that, because for women, it can just be scary sometimes to walk outside. I'm not even outside, I'm literally inside my neighborhood, but still, like, it can just be scary, like, I don't know. So if any men are watching this, know that that is the right thing to do. When you're on a tight like walking space and a woman is coming, it's very respectful to like step aside and just wait for her to go. It'll make her feel a lot safer. But I think that's it for this vlog. Let me know if you like these videos. I feel like these videos are good because we can just like get stuff out of our brain, stuff that are going on. Like, it's a good way to like have a deeper conversation and like talk about things that maybe we're all feeling but no one talks about. I'm not saying like all the videos are going to be like this, but if you like these videos and you want me to talk on like something specific or like a point of view or anything, just let me know so I can continue to make them. If you have any other video requests, also let me know. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll give you an update about work, probably not later today, maybe tomorrow, because if I'm feeling negative tomorrow, I don't want this video to end negative. I'm not gonna feel negative. Anyways, thank you for being here. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you tomorrow.